I have to sneeze, but then I'm like, is it gonna make me cry if I sneeze? Why did I film this? Okay. Hi, welcome to Reliving Free. Today I am opening a decision letter. So we'll just see. We'll see. I'm gonna click the link. We'll see what's going on. And then I feel like there's gonna be reason to discuss. Welcome into this very private moment. Pray for me. It's a no. That's what I thought. That's like the vibe I thought. I could feel that it was gonna be a no, and it was a no. Anyway, I'm 27 years old. I'm already a burden to my parents. And I'm frightened. Like, girl, I'm not 27 yet, but like, I don't know what the hell's next. I need to pivot, obviously. We'll see. I have other things that I've applied for that I will be hearing from soon. I don't know. I wonder, like, what's next? What am I doing next? What am I doing? What am I doing? Kinda hate this, like, feeling like I don't know what the hell's going on. I feel like people think I have it all together, and it's just like, girl, and I just say girl as like my gender neutral term. I'm not gonna cry over this. The other thing is sometimes I feel like I'm trying to do something that is in some ways safer than what I'm actually meant to do. I have to enjoy what I've got in front of me, literally what's in front of me right now, and I'm gonna journal. I have a feeling like something's gonna hit me in the face, like, oh my gosh, yes, that was what I was supposed to be doing. In 5 years, I'm gonna look back and be like, oh my gosh, that was back when I started the idea, like, that's insane. So I'm excited to like look back at this moment, but in this moment, I feel it's really annoying because it's like, just get it together. Why did I film this? I filmed this because I feel like it's important to remember that there are gonna be a lot of no's, there are gonna be rejections, like this is literally a part of life. I've experienced this before. I think that's another reason why I'm not super phased. Like I feel, but I've literally been here before. And people I look up to have been here before. It sucks, and like you were rejected, literally capital R, but it's also like, okay, then it wasn't meant for me to do right now. Okay, word, got it. This is gonna be an insane next few months. Part of me also feels like something insanely good is gonna happen, where I'm just gonna be like, I had no idea that this thing was I literally just said this. I had no idea this thing was coming around the corner. And then another part of me feels like it's gonna be an insane ride to look back on. Excited to be in my future self and know in a few years, you know, or in a year, even 6 months, and be like, yeah, girl, this is where you needed to be. Ugh, can't wait, literally can't wait. But while I wait for that moment, while I wait for that assurance, it's also like a blank slate. Like you can do literally anything. So I have to believe that, and I have to go and do it. I can't half believe I could do anything, because then I'm gonna be half living. Anyway, classic quarter life crisis or whatever. Also, other news, started rewatching Sex and the City season 1, and literally it's so comforting because it's just like, yeah, like this is life. Life is messy. Like Carrie's apartment before it was solidified with like in episode 1, the apartment is so messy, and I love to see that because yeah, that's life. Enjoy the ride, kids. It's crazy. I'm sorry, this was meant to be like encouraging because I had a feeling it was gonna be a rejection, and then it was. And my point of sitting here, this is literally a part of life. This is a part of my story. It's definitely going in the memoir. I feel like that's how we have to live our lives. Any age, do stuff that's gonna go in the memoir. It can be like a metaphorical memoir, like, but when you think about life, you're like, oh yeah, that's going in the memoir. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm just upset and a little sad, but I'm not like devastated. I need to pray and I need to journal so I can know what to do next. Like that's the game plan, is there's no plan except for the next hour. I can't keep looking for opportunities without knowing in my soul it's what I need to be doing. I think I've lived my life kind of like that. Like my soul was like, okay, you have to do this. You have to at least just apply to move to Paris. I'm at like a natural into a chapter, and the next chapter, something's changing. And so with that feeling, I'm like, okay, I gotta grab, like apply, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, point A to point B. But maybe I'm thinking too linear and I need to think in a different pattern, in a pattern that's more natural to me. At least I'll have character, you know, when I'm older. I'm like, oh yeah, back in the day, I had no idea. The memoir would be boring without a couple of chapters of rejection. Really fast, ANTM, I watched the documentary, and yes, the show had so many issues. Want to be on top. The way I learned so much though, like smize. Anyway, that show had so many issues, like obviously, and that's why the documentary was even made. But in episode 1, when Tyra and Ma were going to all of the studios to pitch the show, and everyone said no, except for this one tiny studio that nobody really, like it was the last studio on Studio Row, and it was about to close. And that's the one that said yes, and then the show was humongous, obviously. Like, I think that the no's are a really important part of the story. We'll see, girl. Just got rejected, but I'm gonna be okay. Nice talking to you. Take care of yourself. If you have just gotten rejected from something, know that it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. It's not the end of your story, so just keep going, and I feel like in the future you'll be able to tell, that's why. Or even if it didn't need to happen, it's just like, okay, it's empathy building. I understand like what other people are going through when they get rejected from stuff. Just know it's gonna be okay. There's something out there for you. Have faith you'll find it, and take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you later, and maybe I'll have good news next time. Stay real, be blessed. I'll talk to you later. Bye.